G'day folks, what a magnificent day it is, simply stunning. And at 622 metres above sea level, I'm going trout fishing. Right now, 622 metres above sea level. I know that because my Garmin watch tells me. Now, 622 metres here at the bottom of the valley. It's much higher on the hilltops surrounding this valley. But it's got to be higher on those hilltops, because if they were lower, well, all the water would fall out of the creek. Right, now you may remember a video that I made recently called I caught the biggest trout in the hole. When I threw my little soft plastic in, about 10 trout came out after it and I caught the biggest one. Well, that was this creek. I'm in the same creek, but I'm getting in downstream a couple of 100 metres from where I got in last time. Here's the creek. Beautiful little creek. Very small, very low, very overgrown. Right in the middle of the creek here, there's an orange rock, and just this side of that orange rock, there's a trout sitting there. There. Here he comes. Here he is. Took off over there. Only very little. What about up there? So shallow. I don't know whether you could use any different kind of lure in here than a soft plastic. Hello, fishy. I'm using a striped tiger nymph with the claws removed in blue bottle colour. There is one thing that I'm really kicking myself about at the moment, and that is that I forgot to bring my trusty secateurs and my little hand saw to do any gardening. Oh, stinks, Nick. Stinks of ants or something. Stink bugs or something, probably. Got to be a trout in there somewhere. Oh, there's a big one. I must have spooked him when I made the cast. He was big enough. He was a nice fish. When I say big, he's probably 30 centimetres, but that's big for this little weeny creek. I can see a couple of trout sitting right in front of me. Beautiful fly fishing water. Here comes one. Oh, he hit it and I missed him. Oh, yeah, how did he hit that? I think it might have been a rainbow. Oh, I can see quite a nice sized trout up there, just swimming around feeding, and that's just above him. Come on, he's coming after it, he's coming after it. He's following it. Oh, he's a good 35 centimetres, that fish. Rightio, folks. I'm having a lot of, a few follows and gentle little strikes, but nothing real serious. So maybe this isn't the right lure for today. Caught fish on it before, but that's not today. Today's different. I want to change. I'm going to try a little minnow of some kind, something really small. It's going to be hard to fish a minnow in this small water, but I'm going to give it a crack and see if that makes any difference. Right, as I've said so many times, what worked yesterday might not work today, and what works today might not work tomorrow. I've had a good run with the striped tiger nymphs lately, but today they're just shying away from it. So I've gone to this little wild bait minnow, tiny little wild bait minnow. It's going to be hard to fish in shallow water, particularly with a bit of slime on the bottom, but I'll give it a crack. And as always, with any small minnow, I always use a loop knot to ensure that the lure spins the best it possibly can. The very first cast is tangled. Off to a great start. Here comes a little one. Oh, we hit it. Right, now I'm back now to where I got in last time when I filmed that last video. I've walked up to that point and they've come from way down there. I've had a few follows, a couple of soft strikes, but nothing really aggressive. They seem to be pretty switched off today, these fish. Tell you what I will do though, grab a couple of these fresh blackberries. They look the bomb. Yeah. One thing I love about this time of year, blackberries, when they ripen. Now last time I fished this hole, I caught a lovely little rainbow. And there goes a fish sitting at the back that I just spooked. Hopefully he didn't alert all of his friends that my presence has a strike and another strike. Hit it, he's right in front of me, look. Oh, I can't buy a fish today. Lots of strikes and hits and hookups, but not actually landing any fish. Oh, got him. I'm going to land this one. Because you hit that before I turned the reel. Finally, After so many failed attempts, I landed this lovely little rainbow trout on a wild bait minnow. Just a quick photo of him. Yeah, but he's low across my wet fingers. Very dark. There you go, buddy. Pew, off he goes. I have another cast really quickly before everything's too spooked, if it's not already. They've been so damn fussy today. Got him! Yes, he's a bigger one! Oh, he's not a big one, he's just going nuts. He's a bigger one, look, it's the same fish. No, it's not really the same fish, but he's very, very similar in size. Hang on, mate, hang on, buddy, hang on. Just, if you just calm down, I just want to take a really quick photo of you, and then I'm going to put you back in the drink. Isn't that amazing? There he goes. See you, buddy. Can I get a hat trick? I doubt it very much. A trout fishing hat trick, 3 and 3 casts when you're trout fishing is a pretty big ask, I think. Isn't it amazing? As soon as you get a bit of water that's deep enough to work a minnow properly, you catch fish. Bigger one, got him. Yes. Oh, 3 and 4 casts. An almost hat trick. Love it. Oh, he's got off. Lovely little brown, this one. He was a bit bigger. He was a good 30 centimetre fish, that one. Or 25 to 30, I suppose. The wild bait minnow. 3 and 4 casts. This hole is a good hole, this one. He came down from way upstream. He must have seen it in the clear water and said, that's worth going after. Look at this big hole up in front of me here. Just spooked a fish already. This is the hole where that really got him. Oh, I lost him. They decided to take a liking to this minnow. They wouldn't hit the soft plastic for some reason, but that's trout fishing for you. This is the hole where that real big fish is. I just saw a fish jump clean out of the water while I'm talking. But this is the hole where that good 2 or 3 pounder followed my lure recently. I wonder if we'll see him again. With a bit of luck, we'll catch him. Ooh, got to follow straight away. Got him. Look at him jumping everywhere. Oh, he got off. Little rainbow. Rainbows love to jump. Browns jump too, but rainbows just do it so much more often. Come on, big trout. I know you're in here. Gee, there's little trout living in this hole, but he must live in fear. Because I know what they share the pool with. Got him. Yes. See if I can land this one. I've lost a few now. This is the biggest one I've hooked today, I think. I don't think it's the biggest one I've hooked. I think that brown back there in that last hole was a little bit bigger. But this is still a lovely trout. Lovely bow. Come here, bow. Rainbow. Lovely rainbow trout. Gee, it's all about the rainbows today. Quick, get a photo before it kicks. Kick. There you go, buddy. You were very compliant. He was a very compliant rainbow, but he's still not the big fish that I know lives in this hole. The creek's too low. It couldn't possibly have swum out and gone anywhere else. Got him. Oh dear. That's not the big one either. It's a lovely little brown. Isn't it funny? I fished for the first hour and never even caught a fish, and then I've caught about 5 in about the last 15 minutes. There you go, mate. He's off. He's happy, apparently. Still no sign of the big behemoth trout that I know lives in this hole. I know he's in here. I just know he's in here. So pretty. Righto folks, I've had a fantastic time. Isn't it funny? I started down a lot lower than last time I fished this spot. I've done no good in the spot that I didn't fish last time, and as soon as I got up into the spot that I did fish, I went bang, 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 and I caught quite a few. Last time it was the striped tiger nymph that done the damage. This time they were shying away from that a bit, so I went to the wild bait minnow. and they were hooking up on that. And that's the story with trout fishing. If what you're doing is not working, try something else, because things change so often. This might not work next week and I might need a spinner. As long as you keep trying, you're in with a chance of finding a lure that's working for you on the day. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've liked this video. If you have, why not give me a big fat thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you on my next fishing adventure.